Riot Maker here with the channel, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about what's going up with the channel and why I haven't been posting much videos and stuff. Yes, I'm back on Forza Horizon for the first time in a very, very long time. And the only reason I'm on here is because I'm going to be teaching you guys how to drift in Forza Horizon. This car I'm driving right now is not built for drift, but I'm trying to drift with it anyways. Yes, I just put no tires on, like no tires, no grip, and actually a lot of horsepower, so I might kick out just a little bit sometimes. And I'm going to be teaching you guys how to drift in Forza Horizon 1 and 2. It doesn't really matter, you can use the techniques I'm showing you now in Forza Horizon 2. So, I'm going to drive over here to my garage. I'm not going to go to the points because I'll talk to you guys a little bit. Yeah, I've been doing, wondering how you guys have been doing. I'm doing pretty awesome. Hoping you guys are. I'm bored most of the time without my Xbox set grounded. So that's why I haven't been playing much games and stuff. And, yeah, sometimes I zone out in video games. So I won't talk sometimes. So don't be like, oh my god, why isn't he talking? I'm just gonna stop watching. Now I'm like zoned in, and like I shut up for a little while. But yeah, that ain't a bad thing when you can listen to the beautifulness of these cars. Wall tap. So, what we will be drifting is an Eagle Ridge. If you guys know this spot, it's probably the best spot for beginners to start drifting in. And I think the only reason I'm not drifting in this car right now is because I put too much horsepower. If I drift a little too much, the car will go a little too much sideways, if you know what I mean. But that's why you tap the clutch and stabilize the car. Which will be another thing I'll be showing you on how to drift today. I will be showing you the car I will be drifting with. It is a rice rocket. I will show you how I built it. But I'm going to pause the video until I get the rice rocket shown up, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, I'm back, and I have the car we will be drifting with today. And I want to show you how I made it. It's an RX-7. It's pretty cheap. Go buy one. You will probably need around 170 grand or something like that. But this is how I built it. I have the BoomX bumper on, along with no spoiler, but the BoomX rear end and the BoomX side skirts and the BoomX street hood. So I just have the straight BoomX body kit. Tire compound, I have the very street tire compound, not sport, street tire compound. Front tire width, I just leave it at stock. Rear tire width, I go to all the way 265, 35 R18s. They're really nice. They do grip, and they do get you through your corners like they're supposed to. I have the rims of, I think I have Inky on. Yeah, I have these rims. They're Inky rims. And then the size of the front are 225s, 35 R19s, and the back is 265, 350, 35 R18 as well. The motor, as we get first you want to go to the conversion, and you want to put a single turbo on it, and then you come to engine, air filter, all the way, race intake, sport fuel system. Then ignition, you want to do the race ignition because it doesn't give as much horsepower, so you can still stabilize in your drift. You want sport exhaust because race exhaust just gives a little bit too much horsepower. You want stock this because this gives you a little bit too much horsepower as well. Single turbo, you want race turbo. The intercooler, you want the full max. The oil canister, you want race oil cooling. And flywheel, you want race flywheel. Now we're going on to the brakes, so I'm going to get you guys upgraded. Stay here for a couple seconds. Alright, so now we're in brakes. Street brakes, stampers, you can do whatever you want. This really don't matter as much. Front anti-roll bars, maxed out. Rear anti-roll bars, maxed out. All the way up on chassis. In rate reduction, you want to do street rate reduction, because the car's already light, as you know it. Alright, the clutch, you want to do sport clutch. The transmission, you want to do sport transmission. The drive line's maxed out, and you want a differential maxed out. So there you guys go. There's the build of the car, and I just have a matte grayish white on there with black rims, black window tint. That's the color of the car. And I really don't put decals on my drift cars because it's not worth it. It's like drift cars don't really use, like, you know, I don't really like them. So we're going to head over to Eagle Ridge, and I will get back to you when I'm at Eagle Ridge. I hope you guys learned something. Hey guys, I'm back here, and we're in Eagle Ridge right now. As you can see, Eagle Ridge, we're in this little cross area. We will be drifting in this area right here. Okay, so this is what you're going to want to start to do. You want to come over here, and you want to do donuts in this little cross area until you know the power of your car. And you don't want to straighten out, and you don't want to burn out. If you give it too much power, you're just going to burn out like this. Give me a minute. If you give it too much power, sorry, dicks are in the way. Look at all this mess. If you give it too much power, you're going to spin out like that. And if you give it too less of power, you're going to just straighten out. And if you don't give it any counter steer and you give the exact amount of power it needs, it's going to do this. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. When you're done doing good donuts, you want to come to this area, and this is what you will be doing. You will be going over here. Sorry I messed up, I didn't want to crash into somebody again. And give me a minute. I'm going to come back over here. I know I'm crashing. I usually drive muscle cars when I drift. This is the only probably couple of rice rockets that I have when I drift. So here we go. Hit that clutch a couple times. You're going to come over here. Once you're done over here, you're going to drift to this side over here. And then once you're done drifting to this side, as I think you guys can guess it, you're going to drift over to that side. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to waste too much time on my video, because I think my phone can only record a certain amount of time. Excuse me, Lamborghini. So I'm going to teach you guys how to drift. So the way you guys are going to be drifting is different than what you think. So when you're going into a corner, you need to know what's your best gear your car drifts in. In this case, it's second gear on my car. And when you go in, you don't want to e-brake it instantly, because your car will either lock up and it won't do as well as the drift as it should. You want to push your clutch in because it gives you maximum RPMs, as you see there, max RPM. And then you hit your e-brake like maybe half a second later, and then you let go of your e-brake and then your clutch. And that will give you your, and you want to be on automatic, by the way, guys, because, you don't want to be on automatic, you want to be on manual with clutch, because it's the best way to drift. So, I'm going to come up here, you will go to second gear, and you will come up here, tap that clutch a couple times, let go of that e-brake, clutch, e-brake, off e-brake, and then when you're coming around these corners and you feel your car is about to lose control, like I just did, you want to tap your clutch a couple times to give the maximum RPMs to stabilize your vehicle. So yeah, once you stabilize your car, you should be good to counter steer. So counter steering is where you don't always just want to hold down the counter steer completely in the opposite direction. You want to like feather it. So like this is how you would counter steer. You like turn. Okay, so you counter steer a little bit. Here, let me get to the spot you're going to want to counter steer in. So you're going to counter steer just a little bit and go back. You want to kind of flick your stick a little bit, tap that clutch, and then go in. Because if you this is full counter steer. This is what will happen if you just do counter steer. You're just going to turn a different direction or burn out like that. So you don't want to just counter steer. You want to flick back and forth from the way you're going and counter steer. You want to feather your gas pedal as well. Because if you don't feather your gas pedal, you're going to give it too much RPMs. It's going to burn out. And if you give it less RPMs, it's going to straighten out. And you don't want neither. So I'm going to show you what feathering it looks like around a big corner like this. That's what you should look like when you're doing a corner and drifting. And then when you're coming into a corner, hit your clutch a couple times to bring, stabilize the RPMs, just like this, as you see me doing here. And you guys just want to do this over and over. I've only been drifting for 1 day, and as you see, it's helped pretty good doing my techniques that I'm using. And so yeah, that's technically how you want to drift. You might want to come in here and do notice as well, because if traffic is bothering you, and you don't have online because your Wi-Fi chip's fried like mine, just come in here and do the donuts. And then you're going to come over here, and I'm going to show you guys the entire thing. So peace out. So here you guys go. That's a quick tip on how to drift. And you guys just want to keep on coming to this area, drifting through the section that I showed you guys. And you guys will get good, trust me. It's one of the best tactics, place. This is like drifting heaven, because there's a corner in every place. And then you have to change them corners and connect your corners. And it's amazing. Like, this is what a connecting corner would look like if there's no cars in the way. When you'll be drifting that way, and then you'd hit and drift again. You tap that clutch in, hit that e-brake, and turn that way. And then when you're coming this way, tap that clutch, hit that e-brake, and then turn this way. And then maximize it, and then come around this corner right here. And then finish it off with just a crappy little thing there. Park it. And you guys, I hope you guys have fun. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.